Hey, I'm Alex with Marc's Mobility, and in this video we're going to compare two of the lightest weight folding power chairs currently on the market. What we're going to do is we're going to have 18 different categories with a point system, and we're going to total that up. So if you stay tuned to the end of the video, you can see what the winner is going to be. Now what we have here is going to be the Jazzy Ultralight by Pride Mobility, and then also the Jazzy Carbon 27. Once again, before I get into these, both of these are going to be folding and both of these are going to be airline approved. So the first category we're going to go over is going to be weight capacity on the units. So both the Jazzy Ultralight and the Carbon 27 are both going to have a 300-pound weight capacity. So we're going to award both of these 1 point. The second category we're going to do is going to be the overall speed of the unit. Once again, this is going to be the same on both of these units. They're both going to be 3.7 miles an hour top end speed. So once again, both of these are going to get a point. So the next category we're going to go over is going to be power or motors. And so what that means is both of these units are going to have 250 watt brushless motors. So they are each going to get a point in this category. But before I go into the next category, I do want to tell you that these are going to be used for hardtop surfaces, soccer fields, baseball fields, things like that. You want to go see your grandkids play sports, but they're not going to be a true all-terrain type power chair. So just notate that kind of within reason of where you can use these units. So the next category we're going to go over is going to be batteries inside the units. I'm going to go ahead and start over here first with the Jazzy Carbon 27. This is going to come only with a airline approved 12 amp battery. On the Jazzy Ultralight, you are going to either have a 10 amp airline approved battery or a 20 amp non-airline approved battery. And then for the batteries themselves, the reason why I'm going to give the point to the Jazzy Ultralight is going to be because you have a little bit more versatility with the different batteries, and you're also going to have a little charge button up here which will show you your percentage charge on the battery, where you do not have that on the Jazzy Carbon 27. So once again, this category, the Jazzy Ultralight is going to get 1 point. Now we're going to go over range or total drive distance. On the Jazzy Carbon 27, since there is only just one battery, you're going to get up to 9.3 miles of total drive distance with the airline approved battery. On the Jazzy Ultralight, you are going to have an option of two different batteries. You can get the airline approved battery, which is going to get you somewhere around 8 miles of total drive distance, or you can upgrade to a non-airline approved battery, which is that 20 amp that we talked about earlier, which is going to double your distance, get you a little bit of somewhere around that 16-mile drive range. So just because there's two different battery options and there's going to be a longer range, the Jazzy Ultralight is going to win 1 point in this category. So now we're going to get into the overall weight of the unit. And since this is a primary factor when people are deciding to buy a chair, the overall weight, this is going to be weighted at 3 points, a little bit higher just because this is very important for obviously some people to lift and load into their vehicle. I'm going to start over here first with the Jazzy Ultralight. So the Jazzy Ultralight without the battery is about 32.5 pounds. With the battery in it, you're about 38 pounds, but most people are going to remove the battery to be able to then fold the unit and travel with it. So this is going to be about 32 pounds, what we're going to say the weight is on this unit. On the Jazzy Carbon 27, it should make sense by the 27 that without the battery in the unit, you are only going to be at 27 pounds. Now with the battery in it, yes, you're going to be at 32 pounds, but once again, even with the battery inside this unit, it's still just as light as this without the battery. So if you're looking strictly for what is the lightest weight object that I have to lift, then I'm going to go over here with the Jazzy Carbon 27 and give this 3 points since it's only going to be 27 total pounds. So the next category that we're going to go over is going to be ease to folding on these units. Both of these are going to be very easy to fold. You are going to have a latch in the back. So both do fold more in that downwards instead of folding more like an accordion inwards. So they are going to fold flat more towards the ground. Now the Jazzy Carbon 27 does fold, and you do have a little Velcro type strap to hold it from unlatching. We're over here on the Ultralight, same thing. There is a mechanism in the back that you press to then be able to fold the unit. But why I'm gonna give the 1 point to the Jazzy Ultralight is because it does latch and lock closed when it's folded, as compared to on the Jazzy Carbon 27, you have to have a Velcro strap. So for that reason, I'm gonna give the Jazzy Ultralight 1 point. The next category we're going to go over is going to be turning radius. And so what this is going to be useful for is somebody that's turning in a small space inside their home. Now obviously radius is only going to be half of the diameter circle that you're going to need, but just for that terminology, we're going to go with the Jazzy Ultralight at 35-inch turning radius. And then the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to be around 33 inches of a turning radius. So the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to turn in a few less inches inside your home. So for this reason, the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to get 1 point. So now we're going to go over the tire size on these two units. On the Jazzy Ultralight, we are going to have 10-inch perforated tires in the back. Perforated tires just means there's little holes in the foam tire, so it's going to give a little bit of a squish to it. But it is a 10-inch tire in the back at about a 7-inch tire in the front. And over here on the Jazzy Carbon 27, it's a solid foam wheel as well, but it's going to be about 8 inches in the back and about 6 inches in the front. And it's going to be a little bit more narrow. So based on the tire size being a little bit bigger, a little bit wider, at least on the front casters, and having the perforated that gives you a little bit more comfort, the Jazzy Ultralight is going to get 1 point in this category. The next category we're going to go over is going to be noise or overall sound of the unit. I can mention to you when the Jazzy Ultralight came out, that was one of the first things we noticed. It does make a little bit more of a winding sound with the motors. No issues with that at all. We've sold tons of these over the years on the market, but it does make a little bit louder sound when driving this unit, where the Jazzy Carbon 27 makes very minimal sound. Just to kind of go off note here real quick, that on power chairs though, you're always going to hear a sound, most likely when you're turning the chair on and when you're engaging the joystick when it releases the electromagnetic brake, and then when the brake re-engages again. That's not the sound we're talking about. We're talking about more or less the actual sound just while driving in a forward position. So for that reason, the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to be the lighter sound on the units. So it's going to get 1 point for the Jazzy Carbon 27. The next category we're going to go over is going to be the seating size on the units. So the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to come with a 17 by 17 inch seat. It is just going to come with a standard cushion on here. On the Jazzy Ultralight, you're going to get 18-inch cushion by 19, almost 19 and a half inches in depth. And then on top of that as well, there is what they call the dump, which is going to be that reverse type gravity feel where your weight sits a little bit back more in the unit. So based on having the larger seat and the better seat angle, the Jazzy Ultralight in this category is going to get 1 point. The next category we're going to go over is going to be comfort on the units. Now, I'm going to go ahead over here on the 27. The 27 is a comfortable unit and it does fit for some people. Like I said, it has a 17 by 17 inch seat. It does have the nice mesh back on here as well. But when we're talking about true comfort on the units, I don't really believe they're that close. I believe the Jazzy Ultralight is going to be quite a bit more comfortable, at least for somebody of my size. I'm 6 foot, about 210 pounds. Having that deeper seat, having a larger footplate, just the kind of the way you position on the unit, the Jazzy Ultralight for some more significant time of usage on the unit is going to be a little bit more comfortable. So in this category, I'm going to give 1 point to the Jazzy Ultralight. The next category we're going to do is going to be ride quality. This might kind of go with the comfort as well, but ride quality is just as you're driving, going over bumps, over thresholds, kind of how does it feel? Once again, I don't want somebody to steer them wrong and say it's not comfortable and it's not going to work for them. This is a fantastic chair, but in this video, when we are comparing the two side by side, the Ultralight is going to win. It does handle a little bit of those bumps and terrains. It does just feel a little bit more comfortable on the body. So if we are going to just between this and this comparison, I'm going to give the 1 point here for the overall ride quality to the Jazzy Ultralight. So the next category we're going to go over is going to be the Joystick. So on the Jazzy Ultralight, it is a pretty simple joystick. You have 4 buttons and you are going to have LED lights on here. So it is easy to see, easy to use, but since the Jazzy Carbon 27 is a newer unit, they did come out with more of a digital display on here. So it is going to give you a little bit more information, your trip distance, actually your speed, and a couple other bits of information. So for the joystick portion between these two chairs, the 1 point is going to go to the Jazzy Carbon 27. So the next classification that we're going to go over is going to be storage capabilities. And in this comparison, I'm going to mention of what comes standard with the units. So on the Jazzy Carbon 27, you are going to get a small storage pouch down here. A lot of times when you get your unit initially, you are going to have probably your joystick, maybe a cup holder. If you have other accessories, they would be stored down in that small storage container here underneath the seat. On the Jazzy Ultralight, currently there is no type of storage, but I do know that they are working on getting a type of backpack that does snap onto the back, that you will be able to have some storage. I assume if they're going to have it for this, they might have it for other models as well. But for this comparison, we're just talking about what comes standard on the unit out of the box. So in this category, the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to get 1 point. The next category we're going to hop right into is going to be the Footplate. Over here on the Jazzy Carbon 27, it is a fully carbon fiber type footplate. It does just have a single point of contact up here, and it does flex a little bit when you put your weight on here. Over here on the Jazzy Ultralight, it's going to be a little bit larger usable space, and it connects with 2 points. So in my opinion, I like the Ultralight footplate much better. So in this classification, we're going to give 1 point to the Jazzy Ultralight. So the next category we're going to go over is going to be aesthetics and or kind of the overall appearance of the unit. Both of these are sharp, both of these are great, but the Ultralight does only come currently in this one black color, where the Jazzy Carbon 27 is going to come in this really cool, they call it like a night sky, and they also have a black cherry. It's kind of like a red, like carbon fiber type look. So due to the fact that currently on the market as of today, the Jazzy Carbon 27 has 2 colors, so they are going to get 1 point in this category. So the last comparison we're going to go over is going to be value between the units. Obviously, I don't want to mention direct prices in here because prices change all the time, but I will mention that down below in the description, we will have links so you can see the current up-to-date pricing of what these chairs cost on the market. But between the two current conditions right now in the market, this is going to be currently about $300 cheaper than the Jazzy Carbon 27. So for overall value based on what you're getting in the unit and it being a little bit cheaper price point, the value is going to go right here, 1 point to the Jazzy Ultralight. So now we've tallied up our total points and we're going to go over that with you here. So we got, based on our weighted categories, we got 11 total points for the Jazzy Carbon 27. And then over here on the Jazzy Ultralight, we got 12 points. So our winner today is going to be the Jazzy Ultralight. Now, I do want to mention to you that that does not mean that is going to be the best unit for all individuals. Yes, the Jazzy Carbon is going to be a little bit shorter, have a little bit smaller turning radius, be a little bit lighter. So there are going to be certain factors that it doesn't mean this is going to win for everybody. But in our opinion, yes, we do like the Ultralight, but the Jazzy Carbon 27 is also a fantastic product as well. And just a little bit of an extra there, they are both made by Pride Mobility, which is the largest and best manufacturer on the market today. So if you have any questions on anything that you've seen in this video, feel free to give us a call. We would love to speak with you.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you and have a wonderful day.